Speaking of strong protagonists, though, how about this show Collateral on Netflix?
Hell yeah, dog.
So it's a four episode miniseries from S.J. Clarkson, first premiered on BBC Two in Europe,
Yeah, just
and
last month it was just on over there.
oh, so it's very recent. It stars Carey Mulligan as Detective Gillespie, and she kind of is thrown into this whodunit about this pizza man who's killed. I'm trying to think, is
Not
he
this
Iranian?
Syrian.
Syrian, that's what he's Syrian. And the show kind of goes off into a bunch of different directions. A lot of people are talking about this show right now, and there's a couple of aspects to it. There's the shortness of it only being 4 episodes of people like there's the fact that it's really well acted and really well written, really well done.
Yep.
But I think the aspect that's most intriguing is the political side of it, and we're only going to talk, I think, about the first like 2 or 3 episodes, so we're not even going to really get into spoilers today. But what have you liked about the show so much, or have you liked it, I guess?
No, you nailed it. I think it's the setting, the tone of the film. There's a show, rather. It's post-Brexit contemporary England.
Yep.
And as Americans, we can kind of relate to the themes of nativism and xenophobia and issues with immigration and the legal immigration, stuff like that. Bias towards people from the Middle East. I mean, a lot of that we understand as Americans, but seeing like the British twist on that, I think is pretty great, because, like you said, the writing is so strong. And you said it was a whodunit, but it really isn't a whodunit, because by the end of the first episode, you know the identity of the killer. It's more of a whodunit.
Yeah,
frankly, I find way more interesting. As a 4-episode miniseries, they don't have time to plot around and play with the mystery aspect. It's really more about the themes, which frankly is more interesting. I think this is definitely a show that should be on top of people's list to watch, because it's very easy to watch at only 4 hours, but also because it's not just in the class of it's really good, or it's in the hall of very good. This is actually great because writing, the themes, the setting, everything it's unique, but it's not fucking Law and Order. It's better than that. It's bigger than that.
Yeah, and I think one of the things with the writing that's really impressive is how there's so many different relationships that are interwoven. It's almost like everybody is connected in some way, and like just by chance they seem to all be connected, but it's not, it doesn't feel like it's like too much like, oh, how would they ever know each other? It's like, well, it makes sense that person would know that person, and it's connected. They also, Gillespie kind of being the person that moves the plot along and the tying factor between a lot of these people. She also is like a strong female, protagonist or plot driver who very easily could have been someone that they throw into this like troubled detective role. But
yes,
she's like a satisfied mother who has a good relationship, but just really likes her work. Like, fuck
you. Yeah, I mean, she's a lot like Marge in Fargo.
Yeah.
The movie. I mean,
exactly.
They are both pregnant. That's an obvious thing, but the characters are similar. And I mean, I haven't seen Top of the Lake, but I've seen that she's also being compared to Robin, Elizabeth Moss's character from Top of the Lake as well. And like you said, it's not the difficult detective that is carrying something deep in their chest, like fucking Rust Cole on True Detective, which we like those characters, but it was done a lot the same way the difficult man in a drama was done a lot with, Draper and Walter White and stuff. So seeing a little different twist on that, which is good and goes a long way. And I mean, we spoke to the writing. This was created and written by David Hare, someone whose work I'm not really that familiar with. He's really most well known for his West End theater work over in England, but he does have 2 Best Adapted Screenplay nominations, most recently for The Reader back in 2008. So he's a talented dude, and it really shows. He actually did theater work with Carey Mulligan before, so I think that probably got her on the show, because she's really the only star of note. Everyone else is a lot of British talent that hasn't really done a whole lot of really high notable stuff. But I think that the writing really makes it strong, and like you mentioned that everyone's really connected. I think if the writing wasn't as strong, the like suspension of disbelief would kind of get in the way. Because London's a big city and a lot of people are really connected, and it could have made it feel small if the story wasn't actually being told in such a strong way.
Yeah, definitely. it's worth watching. And if you have a gap in your Netflix, which I mean, shout out to you if you don't have anything to watch on
The
Netflix at
fuck is
this
that?
point. But yeah, put it at the top of your priority list to watch. We'll be revisiting it with some final thoughts in the future, maybe next week or the following week, depending on how things fall.